Hi everyone! Today I want to talk to you about a big part of who I am. It's something that can be often misunderstood or even maligned. You see, I am a nerd. Let's be honest, the dictionary definition of a nerd is not very flattering. And when you imagine a nerd, unless you are one, I would guess that your image of a nerd is not flattering either. I just get so excited by maths. I mean, most dictionaries say that nerds are socially awkward, boring, highly intellectual, as though that's a bad thing, and obsessed with something uncool or antisocial. Woo! That makes it sound really lame and terrible. No! Being a nerd is awesome, and I am about to tell you why. You see, I wear my nerdiness like a badge of honour. Frankly, sometimes I literally wear my nerdiness. For example, at Halloween this year, when I went out dressed as the TARDIS from Doctor Who. You see, for me, being a nerd isn't about all the cliches that you'll find in the dictionary or if you talk to a stereotypically cool person. No, for me, being a nerd just means you love something without shame. You're passionate about something regardless of whether or not it's cool. And you don't care whether other people like it or not because it makes you happy. Isn't it better to be like that? I know I would rather sit here and be able to fire off random quotes from Doctor Who at you without any shame or embarrassment than really try to be into stuff that I'm not remotely interested in just because I want to fit in with the cool kids like some kind of weird sheep. Love me, I'm cool, I promise. I mean, so what? I can quote the entire speech from the Rings of Akaten perfectly. I'm proud of that. Okay then, that's what I'll do. I'll tell you a story. There are three main things in my life that I am unashamedly nerdy about. Doctor Who, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and musicals. And those things bring me so much joy. Like seriously, if I'm having a bad day, I can go, oh, I'm going to watch an episode of Buffy. It'll cheer me up. I can watch an episode of Doctor Who and it makes me feel hopeful. It has positive messages, and that's nice. Or these people whose ancestors devoted themselves, sacrificed themselves to you. Can you hear them singing? And of course the stereotype is that nerdy people who are really obsessed with a particular TV show or film franchise will go about their daily lives randomly quoting it all the time. I saw the birth of the universe and I watched as time ran out moment by moment until nothing remained. No time, no space, just me! I'm not going to lie to you, I'm heavily influenced by the things I'm nerdy about. Yeah, I do quote things a lot. For example, if somebody says, I've got a theory, I have to go, that it's a demon, a dancing demon knows something isn't right there. And then I basically end up doing the whole, bunnies, bunnies, it must be bunnies. If anyone calls anybody else lucky in my earshot, I feel the overwhelming urge to say, you're lucky, he's lucky, I'm lucky, we're all lucky. And as previously mentioned, I can find literally any opportunity to quote the Rings of Akaten speech at people. So come on then, take it all, baby, have it, you have it all. Does that make me weird? Probably. But you're confusing me with someone who cares. Besides which, you know, when you reduce somebody to a stereotype, it's kind of annoying. You've really got to stop generalising all nerds. I mean, everyone just thinks if you say, oh, I'm a bit of a nerd, that you must be into all sci-fi. Nah. And that you must be really, really good at maths and science. No. And that you must hate all sports and be terrible at participating in sports. Not strictly true. Take me for example. When I was a teenager and I was first starting to realise that yes, I was a bit of a nerd, I was also falling madly in love with football and crying over England's failure to win a penalty shootout. And as for being good at science, I was distinctly average. I was really good at English, but oh my god, I sucked at maths. Pretty much all of my teenage years was spent doing this. Is the answer boobless? And it literally bugs the life out of me that people talk about nerds as though being intelligent is somehow a bad thing. Like, seriously, if you are a stereotypically cool member of the in-crowd type person and you're on an operating table, are you seriously telling me you're going to look up at your surgeon and be like, I bet you were really into science as a kid. I don't want a nerd operating on me. Because you're probably going to die. And those are things that have followed me into adulthood. To this day, if you want to make me cry, either make me watch a penalty shootout where England lose to Germany, or give me a quadratic equation. Whoa! X is a letter! Y is a letter! Why are you trying to make them masquerade as numbers? I don't care what X is! I don't care what Y is! Go away! I will cry. There's literally no other way to deal with equations for me because I don't understand. So there you have it. I'm a non-mathematical nerd who is only average at science and doesn't like all sci-fi TV shows, just probably quite a few of them. And yes, I can quote Buffy the Vampire Slayer at any given opportunity, and yes, I can quote Doctor Who at any given opportunity, and yes, I believe that there is a song from a musical to suit pretty much every occasion. What gets a girl asked out to lunch? Is it charm? Is it dough? No, it's hairspray. I'm cool with that. I'm proud to be a nerd. I say go ahead and mock me if you want to. I really don't care. I'm off to live my nerdy life now. If you enjoyed my nerdiness, please feel free to give this video a thumbs up. You can click on my floating disembodied head if you would like to subscribe to this channel. And if you are going on a holiday anytime soon, specifically to Butlins, I went there the other week and I made a top tips video to help you make the most of your stay. You can click there if you want to watch it. I will see you next week, everybody. Have a lovely week and embrace your nerdiness. Bye!